Hi! Welcome back. Here's a question for you. Have you ever struggled finishing something? A project, music, art, whatever? Because I sure have. I've been working through this book here. It is called The Artist's Way, a Spiritual Path to Higher Creativity. One thing I've learned about myself as an artist is that I have this disease that's called perfectionism. Sound familiar? I'm sure a lot of people have it out there as well, especially in today's world where we're constantly bombarded with art that is perfect, that is well crafted, that is beautiful. We don't see the crappy first draft of something. We don't see the failures that artists have. We only see the good stuff. And I think it's a problem. And it's a problem I've had, this perfectionism. And it's hard because it's a monster that lives on our shoulder, right? And anytime you go to do something, there's this little monster, this little voice in your head that says, why bother? You're not good enough to do this, so why bother? No one's gonna care. It's not gonna be good enough. This won't turn into a song that's gonna be played on the radio for millions of people, so why bother? Right? Well, we bother because we're artists and we need to invest in the process rather than the outcome. And so, this week I'm gonna try to tackle this perfectionism in a way that's going to be very hard for me. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a guitar riff that I wrote and I'm gonna turn it into a full song demo by the end of the week. That is terrifying. That terrifies me. So I think it's worth doing. So how am I gonna do that? Well, I'm gonna have to throw that perfectionism crap out the window. The point here isn't to have a perfect final product. The point here is to invest in the process of writing. So I guess the first step is going to be to record the guitar riff I have. And then, we'll go from there. Okay, I think that works. So it's not like a clean, perfect note or whatever. That's fine, because I would normally just go back and re-record that for like a couple hours until it's perfect, but I don't have time to do that. We need to move on, so I'm gonna move on. Okay, that's actually not bad either. I actually like that. I think that's good enough. I'm really trying so hard not to overthink it and be like, well, so if I think about the structure of the song, if this is kind of like maybe a bridge section, I guess, then like it should only happen once, and then it's like, let that go. I played it twice through. I'm gonna keep it. And then actually I just went straight into the next section, and I think it turned out good, actually. I think that's like pretty much the guitar. Okay, so I just had a little bit of a break, made myself some tea, and ready to get tracking the drums and jamming out ideas. So some important things in this stage for me personally are exploration and instinct. So trusting my instincts and following through with them. Okay, here we go. I'm tired today too, so it's like, oh, my body is stiff, and I'm like, I don't want to get on those drums. But I do, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I don't know. I have some ideas. This one we're gonna jam. We'll jam. I'm thinking kind of like floor tom stuff, like you know, like okay, I'm losing a ton of energy today. I totally forgot, before moving on, I wanted to record this little build-up section. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna call it a day for today, because I think trying to push through this tiredness is not going to be conducive to good work, you know? I think I'm gonna be tired, and that's gonna make me grumpy, and that's gonna make me judgmental of anything that I do. So I'm gonna do this little build-up section and then call it for the day. Okay, time for vocals. I hate this part. I struggle so much with writing lyrics because lyrics have always been a place for me of judgment, of very harsh self-judgment, you know? And you know why? It's because I never felt great about my singing voice. And so I feel like anytime I sing, I'm not in my body, I'm in my head. And I'm not connecting with my voice, and I'm not connecting with my inner emotional being. And so the lyrics that I try to write are so heady. And as soon as I drop down into that emotional vulnerability, I'm dropping into that really scared space where I'm scared to be vulnerable. And as soon as I drop into that, that's when the harsh criticism comes and I can't write because I'm too busy doing that. So this is hard. This is hard. Okay, so that's all the parts done. Truth be told, with the vocals, I didn't write lyrics for the entire track. I just wrote lyrics for one of the verses. And yeah, that hurts. That's a struggle for me. I really wanted to get lyrics for the entire thing, but A, there just wasn't enough time, and B, I was starting to judge myself so much that it was like, I'm being way too toxic to myself. I'm gonna try to release this as this imperfect, beautiful thing, because things that are imperfect can be beautiful, and they are beautiful. So this has been a long week. It took me way longer than a week. It took me like a week and a half to get everything done, to be honest with you. And I struggled really hard with perfectionism and struggled really hard with even like letting myself release this so people can see. So here we are. We're doing the uncomfortable work. So here it is. I hope you enjoy. And of course, if you did like this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks. Enjoy.